Hey everybody, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches 4. We're working with this sketch from Brenda Ragsdale from scrapyourstash.blogspot.com, and you heard me say we. Every single day this month I have both Crystal from Pineapple Papers and Kristina from Redefine Creative joining me. So all three of us will give you our examples for the sketch every day. So make sure you head on over and check all of them out. Their links will be below. It should go to their videos. If it doesn't, it will go to their channel. And when they get it uploaded, you'll be able to see it for that day. So for today, starting off, I am using a collection from Oh My Heart, which is Paige Evans, a little bit older, but I am trying to get through my stash because I am on a year-long spending freeze, and yeah, I need to do what I can. So I am starting this by working through some of my paper pads that are almost killed. Like I have maybe 3 layouts or whatever I could create with them. So I'm trying to get through the stuff that I know I can get through quickly and then move on to everything else. So that's why this collection came into play. I also found that it worked really well because of the fact of the colors in my photo being orange and red. These photos were, this photo was taken on Father's Day of this year, and they're just so cute, cuddled up with their dad. I love it. And I find with Father's Day, I'm trying to not make this too girly because it's about Sean, but honestly, he doesn't care. He's not going to care that I made this a little bit girlier, and I don't even think it reads that girly in the end, so we're going with it. And I wanted to really kind of copy this sketch pretty closely. I really love the composition, how it's created, the layers that are there. I love the tags. You all know I love a good tag. So I'm trying my best to kind of keep the look of it going. And one of the ways I'm doing that is by using this little cut apart that came in the 6x6. So it's smaller. If it was the 12x12 form, it'd probably be a 3x4 card. And it says, "I could cuddle you forever," which I felt was so fitting because that's what they're doing. They're cuddled up to their dad. And Jackson maybe not so much anymore because he's getting older, but they love to cuddle with Sean. Like, it's their favorite thing to do. Nora, especially, she'll pick Sean over me for cuddles unless she's like hurting. So Daddy is all about the cuddles, especially at night. Jackson used to be the same way. I have so many photos of them cuddling. And so I just felt like it was a really perfect saying. I'm going to help highlight that by adding another teal color next to it so that your eye doesn't get distracted by the other tag. It goes to the one with the saying on it. That's kind of why that's there. And then I just used some of the scraps from that I had. I had, some border strips, and I used that to make the strips that you see within the sketch. And I just kind of made it work. So just because I'm trying to get through my stuff doesn't mean I don't want to utilize it in the best way possible. That's how I came up with that. For the round circular area, I decided a doily was going to work really well. So, and I originally wasn't going to do stitching, I'll be honest with you. I've kind of done this circular element coming out of a layout before, and though I really love it, I've done it a few times, and I wasn't going to do it, but the doily kind of needed something, and I felt like a pop of teal would be kind of the right way to go there. So I just went in every single little area that had a hole, like a bigger hole. I just went up and down, and so it makes this really cool little zigzag to tie it in. Really like that. It's definitely the pop I was looking for. And then to work with my title, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do, if I was going to go basic and just say Father's Day, or if I wanted to do something a little bit different. I, however, found that this word family just kind of nestled right underneath the photo so perfectly that I'm going to add that there, thinking, okay, I can work with that. I'm going to work on a few layers here. I'm trying very hard to add embellishing to my layouts. I used to be a super heavy embellished type scrapbooker, and for some reason I have gone away from that. but I still have all these embellishments to get through. So I'm desperately trying to get myself back to where I was, where I used to do tons of embellishing and be able to add things here and there for little pops and kind of the finishing touches. So that's what you see me doing, going through all the colors I have, trying to make that work. And as I'm doing that, I came across the word day, and I was like, well, this is the perfect color. I'm probably not going to be able to use this word day in any other format, so I'm going to pull that out and use the word father. So my title does kind of become Father's Day. I also found that green kind of prawn leaf there. I felt like it just fit. It's totally the wrong shade, but I'm making it work. Things don't always have to match. I don't have to be matchy with my stuff. And even though my paper collections do tend to now kind of be all one collection, I used to not even do that. I used to almost try very hard not to make my layouts be all on one collection. So I add what I can and place it where I did. The background paper is, I believe, Elle Studio, and I love that. It's such a cool little sketchy heart. I just adore it. So there you go. I'm putting down my father's, and because it's in that rose gold, I feel like I need to add that somewhere else. I just wasn't really sure. So I'm going to pull out the year 2019, kind of play around with the placement of it and where it needs to go. But in the end, I do kind of slide it down underneath the word family. So it goes family 2019. I like that. So it's almost like it's got almost 3 different titles it could be. So you have your pick on what you think is the focal point of the title there, but it all works. I really enjoy the way that it's going. Now, I really do like this, but it's missing something. Part of it is I didn't finish off that strip down on the side there. So I'm trying to figure out what I can use. I don't want to cut a whole strip of something to use. So I'm using my scraps here. The 2 different teals that I had put in, I'm trying to highlight those. One's almost more of a green than a teal, and then a little pop of yellow down there. That kind of just finishes it all off in the way that I was kind of planning for. So I do like that. I'm glad I didn't leave it, because there are times when I've scrapped where I probably would have just left that, but I feel like it needed that finishing touch. And then I still wasn't happy with the way it was looking, so I'm going to go ahead and just make a little border. And as I'm doing that, I was looking at the hearts thinking, a few of these hearts kind of traced out would look really neat. So I am going to pick 3 hearts in each kind of cluster that I have going on and just kind of trace them, do a little bit more embellishing, slight, which you'll see in my finished layout, and that's it. I'm really happy with the way it turns out. I think I'm going to journal where you see me tracing the heart right now. I believe I'm going to put my journaling off to the side there. I feel like that's going to be the best place. I've kind of just been looking at it, waiting for the best place to come to me. But as I'm looking at it right now, I do think that is where my journaling is going to be housed. So when I get the chance to finish journaling, that's where that will go. And I love it. So make sure to go check out Crystal and Kristina's take for today. And there's my finished layout. See everyone tomorrow. Bye.